Are geniuses born or are they made? This is a question that has sparked debate for centuries. But in the 1970s in Hungary, a man named László Polgár decided to end this debate by conducting a bold experiment on his own children. He made a daring claim: geniuses are made, not born, if they are educated in the right way. And the tool he chose to prove this theory was the 64 squares of a chessboard. The mad scientist and the room full of cards. László Polgár was not a Grandmaster himself. He was a man living in poverty in a run-down house in a workers' district where the walls were wet from ceiling to floor. But he had an obsession: studying the biographies of geniuses. László reportedly read over 400 books about the world's most influential figures to study their patterns. He realized they all had one thing in common: they started at the age of 5 and studied one field for 8 to 9 hours every single day. And so the Polgár Experiment began. Why chess? The reason was simple: a chessboard was easy to have and very cheap. The laboratory. It wasn't a fancy school. To avoid wasting time, the 3 Polgár sisters, Susan, Sofia, and Judit, were homeschooled. Instead of standard textbooks, they had a library-style card system containing hundreds of thousands of strategies and tactics they had to memorize. A special wall featuring 30 chessboards dedicated to solving complex chess puzzles. A schedule that left no room for Saturdays, Sundays, birthdays, or celebrations. Every day was a working day. Facing pressure and stigma. This experiment didn't just happen on the board. It was a battle against society. Many people at the time viewed it as child abuse. The communist government in Hungary was also hostile. The family faced extreme pressure, including police arriving with machine guns to get them out of bed in the morning. There were even threats of being sent to a mental house, jail, or having the children taken away. But the biggest barrier was the chess world itself, a men's club where women were not respected. Legends like Bobby Fischer even claimed that women were terrible chess players because they were just not so smart. László's only response to his daughters was, "Go back to the chessboard. The only response can be that you work harder and you show results." Incredible results, making history. The results of the experiment began to silence the world. 1988, the 3 Polgár sisters caused a sensation at the Chess Olympiad, ending over 30 years of Soviet dominance to win the Olympic gold medal. Judit Polgár, the youngest subject of the experiment, became the youngest Grandmaster in history at age 15 and 4 months, breaking Bobby Fischer's 33-year-old record. Judit didn't play like a girl in the stereotypical sense. She was a killer, attacker, aggressive, willing to sacrifice everything to achieve checkmate. The ultimate proof came in 2002, in a historic moment. Judit officially defeated Garry Kasparov, arguably the greatest player of all time, in a nuanced endgame. It was the first time in history a female player had beaten the world's top-ranked male player. The value of effort. Reflecting on her journey as part of her father's experiment, Judit Polgár offers a profound perspective. She never felt like a genius. She credits her success to 95% work and dedication. The Polgár experiment may be controversial for its intensity, but it proved one undeniable truth: human limits are not defined by gender or genes, but by belief and persistence.